Hi everyone, this is Christine, and welcome to my channel. Just a little disclaimer, I love both games, but some things are just better in one or the other. I will not talk about things like how much clutter there is, or how we can cut the grass in House Flipper 1 but not House Flipper 2, because I assume in the future there will be more expansion packs that will cover that kind of things. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's start talking about roofs. So if you look at the roof here, even though it's sturdy, it's less chunky. You have like the drain pipes, and yeah, just the details are much prettier in my opinion. What's sad though, you cannot color this area underneath here, or you cannot change the style or the color of the roof itself. Look, you even got this little wire going to the telephone pole. So yeah, there you have it. As you can see here, the roof is very chunky. It's not very elegant and sleek. We're missing all those little details, like the drain pipes and such. However, what is nice, I can just use my change style tool here and choose different colors and styles. So yeah, that's nice, but still not very elegant. Now let's talk about clutter on shelves. As you can see, I have my shelf here, my little clutter that I put on, but I'm not quite happy with the placement, so I can just move it up and down and use those little dots as guidelines, and I'll just plop it where I want it, and the things still stay on. Then if we talk about clutter, like if I add my little shelf here, let's see here now, and let's go to furniture, and let's go to living room and shelf. So we find a nice little wall shelf here, this beautiful yellow shelf here, and let's put on some decorations. Let's put on like this little balloon dog figurine. There we go. Look how pretty it is. But then if I move my shelf, oh no, my little doggy fell down and got hurt. So yeah, that's kind of sad. So yeah. So let's talk a little bit about plumbing and assembling things. So we're in this bathroom here, and if we want to put up a bathtub, I'll just go here to the bathtub tab, I get my little bathtub, and I just plump it in. That's it. No pipes, no nothing. I just plop it where I want it. Next to the wall, no problem. So yeah, so not as challenging or hard. So it doesn't matter if it's a toilet or a bread box, you just put it where you want it. So yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, I did prefer the pipes. However, what's nice now, because I don't have to take the pipes into consideration, I can be a little more creative with my solutions. If you see here in House Flipper 1, if I want to put in a little toilet, I have to go to installations for assembly, and I need to find the one that says toilet. There we go, and I'll have to sort of flip it until it gets to the sweet spot, and then I have to find my little toilet here. Let's see here, I haven't played this in a while, I forgot where everything is. Oh my, bathroom fixtures, and let's get a little toilet that looks like this. There we go, and we plop it in, and we've got to assemble, you know, put everything in place. So yeah, you have to do the same with things, sinks and heating and even windows to a certain degree, so it just makes it feel more natural, real, you know. I miss those little details sometimes. Let's talk about tiles and painting. But as we're here in my little bathroom, let's talk about tiles, because I cannot make crazy patterns here. Because if I want a tile, I have to go in here and I'll have to find the one called walls, and we go to tiles, and as you can see, we don't have too much to choose from in a way, because no color options or different sizes, so what you see is what you get. So, and also when you put them down, instead of being able to just choose a tiny little square, this is the minimum. This is the minimum you have to put down. So you can make little patterns like this, but not too many crazy patterns. One thing I really appreciate here in House Flipper 2 is how creative you can be when you're making things. For instance, if I want to make a bathroom, I can go and just choose the tiles like these. I can choose the colors. I can choose what color the grout should be, the size, and the rotation. So, and instead of, putting in the whole wall, I can put some green here, little something here, and like so. And now we have, I don't know what we have. Let's see here. We have an animal of sort on our wall. So yeah, it's really just your imagination putting limits to patterns and colors and such. So yeah, that's fun. So let's have a little chat about room names. What I do love about House of Iran is like when you see over on the side here, it says bathroom. If you go out here, it says bedroom. And here we got another bathroom. I wonder what this is. And it says closet. Room. Living room. And dining room. So I really miss having those tags in House Flipper too, because it was nice, Still, I miss my little tags. Let's talk about cleaning. So it's a bit strange when you're cleaning outside in House Flipper too, because instead of having your hose, you have your little washcloth and a little spray bottle. So if there's some dirt here, you just wash it with your cloth. And sometimes if there's like pebbles and stones, what do you do? Well, you take up your little vacuum cleaner and you do this outside instead of using, your hose and just water it down. What's nice though is if I miss a spot, I just press my little skill button and it glows up, so I know exactly where I can clean. So yeah, that's nice. So when you clean here outside, instead of taking out a little mop, you use your little, it's called garden hose, and you just spray your house clean. It feels much more natural than using a vacuum cleaner and a cloth. So yeah. Let's talk about kitchen cabinet. As you can see in my lovely kitchen here, when I open the cabinet, it's just one big space. So instead of being able to put in like cups and things, I did even at some point attempt to put in one of those reusable, resizable shelves, but nah, not an option. So yeah, hopefully they will add some in the future. As you can see here in House of Iran, you can put all kind of things in a little cabinet because you have the different sections. So here I got my little china cabinet, although my problem is I can't reach the top shelf. So, but still, it's fun, makes everything look a little more lively. So yeah, that I love. Let's talk about fabric, patterns, and texture. So if I want to change my sofa or anything here, I can't really do that. If I press it, I will sell it. I can use it, but I cannot alter it after I brought it. So if I want to change something, I have to go in here. I have to go to my furniture. Let's go to living room, in armchairs. Let's just get this one. And you can see, although we can, change the colors and things a little bit, it's not really as comprehensive as it is in House Flipper 2, where you can choose different fabrics and prints and colors to a more extended degree. So yeah. What I really like is your options when it comes to your furniture. Like for instance, I brought this house, love the shape of the sofa, but it doesn't really go with my aesthetic. So I will just press this cute little button and I can choose the base, different types of plastic, metal, whatever. And then we have all different types of fabric. Let's go for vintage suede. And we can choose like a pattern. Let's go for stripes, or maybe is this called houndtooth or something? I don't know. And we can choose different colors. So yeah, suddenly my sofa looks smashing, and we can just copy this style, this one here. So yeah, do the same thing with the table. Choose different types of wood and materials. So yeah, very handy and makes it so much easier to putting your style on everything. So let's talk about hidden room and hidden caches. Another thing I miss about House Flipper 2 is, the surprises. I'm walking through this what seems very unassuming house. Nothing special. You can see here. Then I go into this room here and I was like, oh, look at this. And here's a closet. And it's like, huh, nothing special. Or is there? Let's get out our little hammer. It's demolition time. So yeah, as you can see here, we got a secret room. So filled with loads of stuff and fun things. So yeah, there's many examples of secret rooms where you can find paintings and all kind of weird things. So I miss that. Or like in this house where you just go into the closet and it's like, oh, look at this trash and oh, get all this money, I'm rich. So I miss a lot of surprises like that. But House Flipper 2 is still rather new, so who knows? Maybe we'll get some surprises like that in the future. Yeah, so just to finish it up, I do love both games and appreciate them in their own way. But when it's made for the same company and it's the same kind of game, it's hard not to compare it. So yeah, here's my little list of things. Maybe there's some things you agree on or disagree on. Please let me know. So yeah, there you have it. I'm Christine. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.